Hello there guys, and a massive welcome to video number 26, and today it's going to be a review on the Deathwish and Unholy RDA kit. Now I've got this from the good guys over at www.sscv.uk. Stevie Martin, absolutely brilliant guys. Now we will be going down into the close-up so I can give you a good look at the device. I'm going to be stripping down the build I've already got in there. I'm going to be doing a rebuild for you, and then we're going to come back up on top and I'm going to give you my final thoughts, prices, specs on the device, so on and so forth. So first off, let's have a look at the box. So there you go, you get your Deathwish logo there, your Crossbones logo, should I say. On the side there, you get Deathwish, Crossbones, Mod 3 on there, on the back then. And then inside, you get your suede thing where your devices slot into. You get your spare spring-loaded fire. You get in there your screwdriver, 2 spare O-rings, and your pre-made coils, which nobody ever uses, but they could come in handy at a later date, maybe if you run out the coil wire. So let's have a quick look at the device here before we go down into the close-ups. Now look how pretty that looks. You can't see it quite clearly there, but you've got the Raven on top of a branch there. It says Black Raven on the bottom, engraved in there, etched into the bottom. At the top there you get your cross, and you get your hand coming out of the ground there, as you do with Unholy RDAs. Now in here at the moment I've got a 8-wrap NI80 24 gauge, and I'm going to be stripping it down for you, obviously. Now there's the fire button. Now take a look at that, just look how pretty that looks. Classic crossbone style with a cross etched in there. You've got your skull, you've got your serial number at the bottom there. And let me take this apart for you so I can get you inside and show you the fire button. Now there you go, see? Now look, just look how pretty that is. Look how gorgeous it looks. It really is a piece of art. That just looks absolutely beautiful. And there you have it. See, you've got your 510, your spring-loaded connection there. You've got your copper fire pin. Now the bottom of the Unholy RDA is you've got your silver-plated 510 connection. It is a straight-through hybrid device, so instant connection to your battery, and it really does hit. It's copper. The tube itself is copper, and as you know, brass, copper, stainless steel, but brass and copper mainly are the best conductors for the voltage coming from the battery. The only thing that slows it down a little tad is the silver 510 connection. But it's not really noticeable unless you actually know the difference with your voltage drops and the ramp up and so on and so forth. But I've absolutely loved using this. Now I've owned this device for I believe around about a month, and I've used it daily. I've put it down. I've used it daily along with a couple of other mods that I'm using at the moment. But this one hasn't left my hand. Always used it. Now, without any further ado, I'm going to be heading down into the close-ups now. We're going to strip down the build I've already got in there. I'm going to show you the deck of the Unholy. I'm going to show you the inside of the tube, get a close-up of the fire button, and all sorts like that. And then we're going to go into the next stage, which is a rebuild. It's going to be speeded up with a bit of music playing in the background so you guys don't get bored. And then we're going to give you my final thoughts, prices, and specs on the device. So, without further ado, I'll see you down in the close-ups. Right, then guys, so here we are down in the close-up. If you can see there, you can see the spring loaded there. You can see your copper connection. The bottom there, then you have your crossbones style fire button there with the serial code and the crosses on the side, as you usually see with a crossbones device. Here you have the Unholy RDA itself, again with the cross. Let me see if I can get in a good view there. There you are, so you get the hand coming out of the ground there, as you do with all Unholy RDAs. And there then you can see it's brass. Here you have your hybrid connection. I got a bit of anti-rash there, but you can see it's a straight through hybrid connection. In the bottom there you can see it's a brass tube. It's quite weighty as well. Now on there, of course, you can see your Raven on top of a branch. At the bottom there, let's see if we can get zooming. There you are. You got your black Raven engraved into the bottom. And there you go, guys. That's it. And here is the deck of the RDA. You can see there. What it does, see on the sides there, you've got your clamp in styled deck posts. You're screwing from the side, which at the start can be a little bit awkward and fiddly to work out, but once you've mastered it, it's absolutely perfect. Works brilliant. As you can see there, I've got a 24 gauge NI80 8 wrap dual coil in there, ohming in at 0.17. It's all silver plated inside the deck of the RDA. And as you've seen at the bottom in the previous shot was a silver plated 510 connection. Now I will be stripping this down for you right now so I can show you the deck without a build in there. Let me just get my screwdriver out. Okay, so as you can see there, it's got the clamp in side posts. As I said, it was a bit fiddly to get used to because I'm normally used to screw down clamps or clamp that comes at the side. But the posts itself is kind of like an upside down goon style deck rather. But you know, goon clamps down at the top obviously. This one clamps at the side. But it does kind of remind me of a goon style posts. So let's take those out for you. And there you go. It's a clearer view of the deck itself. There you go. Now as you can see there, you've got your clamps in at the side. You've got at least in there 5 to 7 mil juice well, so you can go really happy with your juice well rewicking this device, and it's just I love it. I haven't got no cons to say about this device, only pros from what I have used of it and what I have experienced myself. So as I said, the next part of the video now, guys, is going to be a rebuild. And then we're going to jump back up on top then and give you my final thoughts on the device. Right, there we go then, guys. Welcome back up on top for the final thoughts on the device. Now, as you've seen there, once you get used to building with the side clamping posts, instead of the top clamp like the Goon does, these are from the side. Once you get used to that, it's absolutely brilliant. And I mean, as I showed you with the 510 connection, with how easy it was to build, as you've seen in the description, and look at the ramp up there. It's instant. It's there. Even with a silver plated 510 connection. I mean, with the brass tubes that you got in there, obviously you know brass and copper are the best conductors for the voltage and the power going through. So in there, I've got stainless steel 316L 0.17 ohm in that, and it is 24, 0.18 it's ohm in that, and it's 24 gauge stainless steel 316 wire. I've got 8 wraps dual coil. So let me take a quick bit for you, and then I'll discuss a little bit about the price and so on about with the device. Stunning. The reason I use 316L because the vape you get from stainless steel is absolutely clean. The flavor is just spot on. Really, really good. Now, let me pop onto the SSCV website. Now, here we have the Deathwish Raven kit. And product description on this is Deathwish brought out a limited edition called the Raven. It's black and features a raven on the side. Here we have the clone of it. Comes with the Unholy RDA. Price on the SSCV website is £35. And for me personally, I believe that that is £35 well spent. It is a 24mm RDA, 25mm Mech. It is fairly weighty, but that makes this device feel premium. It really does. It feels like a good bit of kit in your hand, and it just looks the part. I mean, you wouldn't be embarrassed to take our Mech out with you. And as with if you got a stainless steel or you got a brass or you got a gold plated or a copper Mech, you're normally there polishing this daily or every other day, whatever. You don't really have to with this. You can get a few smudges on there or whatever, just wipe that off and you're good to go. But for me, this has been absolutely brilliant. Now, if you are a member of Vapester's Paradise, the group that I set up just over a month ago now, SSCV are an approved vendor on the group. If you look into the files, they do provide also a discount code. I won't say the discount code here on the YouTube review because you have to be a member of Vapester's Paradise to get the privilege to use that discount code. So get yourself over there, guys. Vapester's Paradise 18 Plus on Facebook. Look in the vendor files, SSCV. There is a discount code there to be used. So my final thoughts with this, it is going to get a really, really good recommendation. I absolutely love the look of the device. I love the feel of the device. And I love the way the device gives me a really good vape. Flavor from those side air holes there is really good. Really, really good. It's on point. You know exactly what you're vaping. Fire button feels absolutely amazing. As you can see, it's the standard crossbones fire button. Now, it is a styled one, so obviously it's a clone, but still absolutely fabulous. one of the best fire buttons I have ever used on a Mech. So there we go. It's got a brilliant recommendation from me. Head on over to SSCV and get yourself one of these Deathwish Raven style mods. £35 plus the discount code. You can't go wrong. So there we go. Thank you guys. This has been video number 26 of the Deathwish Raven style mod. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you all on the next one.
Please subscribe to Welsh Vapesters, like and share the video.